Most people leave thousands of free dollars on the table every single year. In 2026, the 401k contribution limit is $24,500. I decided to max it out this year. Here is the exact projection of what that could grow to in just 10 years, and the simple steps so you can start doing the same, even if you are behind or starting small. You will see real IRS numbers, typical employer matches, and conservative growth assumptions. No hype, just facts and a clear plan you can act on today. Every 401k dollar you save in 2026 is shaped by a handful of numbers set by the IRS, updated for inflation, and locked in by law. The first number you need to know is $24,500, and that is the maximum you can contribute from your own paycheck to a traditional or Roth 401k in 2026, whether you are just getting started or you have been saving for years. It does not matter if you split your contributions between pre-tax and Roth. $24,500 is the ceiling for your combined elective deferrals. This is the core figure behind every 401k 2026 projection and the starting point for how to max your 401k. If you are age 50 or older, there is an extra boost. The standard catch-up contribution for 2026 is $8,000. That means anyone turning 50 or above during the year can put away up to $32,500 in their 401k, the base $24,500 plus the $8,000 catch-up. For those in their early 60s, the rules get even better. Thanks to the Secure 2.0 Act, there is a special super catch-up for ages 60 through 63. If your plan allows it and you have at least 20 years of service, you can add $11,250 on top of the regular limit. That brings your personal total to $35,750 for the year. Not every plan offers this, so it is worth checking with your HR or plan administrator to see if you qualify. All of these employee contributions, base, catch-up, and super catch-up, must be made by the end of the plan year, usually December 31st. If you are a high earner, there is one more twist. Catch-up contributions must be Roth only if your Social Security wages topped $145,000 last year, as required by the latest IRS rules. If your plan does not offer Roth, you will need to ask about amendments to keep making catch-ups. Beyond what you put in, there is a cap on the total amount that can go into your 401k from all sources. Your contributions plus employer match, profit sharing, and any after-tax deposits. For 2026, that overall plan limit is $72,000. This figure is the maximum combined total for a participant under age 50. If you are eligible for catch-up or super catch-up, those amounts are on top of the $72,000 SIAP. These are the hard limits that shape every retirement planning 2026 strategy. Knowing them is the first step to making a real plan. Whether you are aiming to max your 401k contributions for 2026, catch up after a late start, or simply want to avoid leaving free money on the table, the next move is to log into your plan. Check your current contribution rate and make sure you are on track to capture every dollar allowed under the 401k Max 2026 rules. Employer matching stands as one of the most powerful tools in retirement savings. For those with access to a 401k plan, the match is not just a perk, it is a direct boost to your future, multiplying your own contributions with company dollars. Most employers follow a straightforward formula, matching 50% of the first 6% of salary you contribute, or sometimes offering a flat 5%. Nationally, the average match falls between 4% and 6% of pay, with larger and tech-focused companies often providing the most generous terms. Consider a salary of $60,000. With a 5% match, that is $3,000 a year added to your retirement account simply for meeting the contribution threshold. If the plan matches 50% up to 6%, contributing 6% of your pay, $3,600, unlocks the full employer match of $1,800. Anything less, and part of that free money slips away. These employer contributions are deposited each pay period, growing and compounding alongside your own savings, quietly building momentum year after year. Yet there is an important detail: vesting. Nearly 60% of plans require employees to earn ownership of matched funds over time. This often means gaining 20% ownership each year, or full rights after 3 years of service. Leaving a job before vesting is complete can mean forfeiting some or all of the employer's contributions. Understanding your plan's vesting schedule is crucial, especially when weighing a job change. Eligibility rules also shape how quickly the match starts working for you. Many plans require 30 to 90 days of employment before matching begins. Automatic enrollment often starts contributions below the match threshold, sometimes at 3%, so increasing your contribution to at least 6% ensures you capture every available employer dollar. A $3,000 annual match may seem modest, but over a decade, with steady returns, it can add tens of thousands to your balance. The gap between capturing the full match and missing it can mean reaching retirement goals years sooner. Employer matching remains the simplest, most reliable way to accelerate savings. Contributing enough to secure the full match, tracking vesting, and avoiding early withdrawals or loans that disrupt compounding are essential steps. Every employer dollar matched is a dollar earned without extra effort. 10 years of consistent 401k investing starting in 2026 can turn steady effort into a powerful outcome. With the new 401k contribution limits for 2026, putting in the full $24,500 from your paycheck plus a typical $3,000 employer match for a total of $27,500 each year sets the stage. Now let's look at the math behind the 401k max for 2026. Using a conservative 7% annual return, the future value formula shows that after a decade, your account could reach $379,952. That is not a hypothetical. It is the result of maxing out your 401k contribution in 2026, capturing the full employer match and letting compounding do its job. Missing even a few years makes a real difference. If you wait 5 years to start, the same contribution schedule would build to only $158,269 in 10 years, which is more than $220,000 less. Even starting now, but contributing only half the annual amount, would leave you with around $329,894 after a decade. The gap between acting today and putting it off is measured in 6 figures, not pocket change. This is the real power of retirement planning in 2026. Small, steady action now, multiplied by time and the right habits. No hype, just facts and a clear plan you can act on today. The main ingredients are maxing your 401k, getting every available employer dollar, and letting your money grow in a well-diversified, low-fee account. Every year, you hit that $27,500 target. The closer you get to a future where your retirement is funded by your own decisions, not by luck or last-minute scrambling. Turning knowledge into action starts with a simple move. Log into your 401k plan and check your current contribution rate. For most people paid every 2 weeks, maxing out your 401k contribution in 2026 means a deduction of about $942.31 from each paycheck. If that number feels out of reach, try a staged approach. Bump your contribution by just 1 to 2% each quarter and let your raises do the heavy lifting. Many plans offer an auto-escalation feature, so you can set it and forget it, steadily inching closer to the 401k maximum for 2026 without feeling the pinch all at once. Next, make sure you're capturing every employer match dollar. If your company matches 5%, contributing at least that much is non-negotiable. Anything less, and you are leaving free money on the table. For a $60,000 salary, that is $3,000 a year. about $115.38 per biweekly paycheck added to your account just for meeting the match. Check your plan's match formula and vesting schedule so you know exactly what is required to unlock those funds. Where you invest matters too. Low-cost index funds or target date funds with expense ratios around 0.05% keep more of your money working for you. Avoid high-fee funds. Just a 0.50% fee can quietly shave thousands off your 10-year total. And steer clear of 401k loans or early withdrawals, borrowing from your 401k or cashing out early. Not only triggers taxes and penalties, it also breaks the compounding that retirement planning in 2026 relies on. Every dollar left in your plan is a dollar that keeps growing year after year. Small, consistent steps today build the foundation for a future where your savings work harder than you do. Right now, the 401k max for 2026 is $24,500, plus employer match and catch-up if you qualify. Every dollar you contribute today follows IRS rules for retirement planning in 2026 and compounds for your future. Review your plan. Contribute enough to capture the full match, avoid high fees, and let your 401k work. No hype, just facts, and a clear plan you can act on today. Share your progress or questions in the comments below.